Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Panthers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. The man who will pilot the attack is J.J. Cole. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And he got enough for the 1st down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lions. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he'd hope to pin them deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And they've been stacking up dubs because of their running back. Like, they don't make any bones about it. They're going to hand him the football. They're going to try to make him get the football in as many ways. They'll be a little bit creative, but it's his touches. It's his ability to make people miss. It's his ability to hit home runs that makes this whole thing go, Palmer. Like, he is key 1, 2, and 3 for this offense.
Yeah, and we were talking to the other team's D coordinator coming into this one, and he was like, honestly, we thought this guy was going to be good coming into the year. We didn't expect him to be this good, though. And I think watching the film really got the attention of our defense, and they're locked in. I think they know they have a huge chance.
Turning it on. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just
Could be an alley. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Brought down for no gain. That play never had a chance. Third and 6 yards to go. Brown wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The run inside. It's Lions. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Lee. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Panthers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Lions. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida International.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. A quick pass to the left. Plows through the defense. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage in predictable situations.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
That's caught. It's Tipton. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He slides that just inside the right upright. That brings him to within 1.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He gets a block. And he'll run out of bounds to wrap up the first quarter. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Inside the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
PAT unit on the field. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
On the move. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Brown wants to pass. Got him downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of...
Might have a chance. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Just feeds the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Keeps it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 8th play of the drive coming up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes.
Touchdown, North Dakota State, and they take it in for 6 more points. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Fires downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Tipton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires on the move. He makes a catch. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. This guy is just wearing them out. Another 1st down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the 1st half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the 1st half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. Ford International comes out to start this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early 2nd half turnover and cash in and tack a little. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds the tight end.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's
touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Guys?
Holly will see how they adjust. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite.
Breaks free and he might be gone. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Nice job by the tight end making the catch and playing physical. You're a big body guy, man. Make him feel that. Nice job breaking an extra tackle, getting some extra yards for his team.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Brown will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. Stumbled to the ground. In their vision of that play, would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Complete downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's fine. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but the Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Picks up the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
FIU set up with another first down. Handoff from the gun. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the ground with the counter. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. There he goes. Smash. smashes through the tackle. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Brown wants to pass. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete. Got room at the 35. They bring, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Touchdown, North Dakota State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a chance to put together a strategy here in the waning moments. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The give on the inside. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and
There's a crease. And the defense drags him down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. First and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
Got to make some changes. We struggled so much on the offensive side, and the defensive line didn't really help at all. Number 27 gave up pretty much every touchdown. Anytime they scored a touchdown, 27 was right there. So we got to make some changes. Let's go to the next week. Let's go to the next week. It's just boys are going to the bench. Boys is getting switched out. That was a necessity game. North Dakota, I mean, they're 2-0 and they're actually a good college team. Even though they're just now joining the NCAA family. They've actually been winning championships in their, whatever their division is, for a long time. Oh, it's rivalry week. Boy, and we both undefeated? Let me get my roster together now. Let me get my roster together right now. Cole, what we gonna do with you, play-by? I don't know, man. Sperry's a running quarterback? You lying to me. He can get up out there. J. Cole 6'7". Do I want to start pairing? I might raise shirt Lamar. Raise shirt him. Raise shirt him. Jones, one of my good tight ends though. We don't look like after Smith. Hold on. We need to take 27 out there. And I might start fair. Let's see, 27, what's the Jones? Let's go Dusty. You hear me? Oh, shit. I was talking about. He wants to stay home. And the goal is to beat these boys by 7+ points. So let's get to work, family.
Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the FIU Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Owls offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right?
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll run play action. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low. Chop block.
Put 24 in the game, he makes plays like that.
Which is illegal.
27.
That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess
catch.
in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Complete to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Owls are flying down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Maybe some room here. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Mooney. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
He'll keep it again on the option. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Berry. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gives it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll go right back to the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Flying out to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our
open field on the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gives it on the option. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Berry. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Trying to do it on the ground. Got enough for the first. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Berry. Makes the grab on the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
They're going back to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
They're working that left side. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet inbounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
To the air, it's Sperry. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Shotgun snap on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Quarterback decides, let's think this fourth down play over, and he calls a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Again, it's Brown. Fighting off the defender. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough. Dropping back, it's Berry. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And he drops it, just took his eye off. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this 2nd half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense. In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this 2nd half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw, it's Berry. With the catch, it's Lee. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes. Like running back now runs through him, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Pulled down for the tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's a heat, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The run from the shotgun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Berry. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. He leaves it with his back. Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Sperry. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Back to pass. Release to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can solve this thing away. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Setting up the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Sperry. That's caught, it's Lee. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Down to the 26-yard line, and a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's got it on the run. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Got it in the middle. It's Woody. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. And he never had a chance. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. Just a little. They want that clock to run. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Didn't get much done on that 1st play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job.
Got a little grass. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air. It's Sperry. Right down the middle. Grabs it.
And it's so fitting that that completion ices the game and wins it for his team. This quarterback's looked really good all game, David. He's been in a nice rhythm. He's been making good decisions, taking care of the football, and just putting the offense in good positions. Really nice to see that completion at the end win this thing.
Oh, and it's so frustrating defensively because, dude, I've had no answers. I can't.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. We started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Fowler, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
That's how you take the rivalry down. We beat the goal. I know we got the goal. All right. 2 years in a row. Let's go, Bobby. Bobby Biscoff like the cookie. It's so sweet. Oh my God. Yep, we got to go. Already before the surplus. Just 200. Oh, and we got it off Friday. Yeah, buddy. Alright, take it out.